I feel like the fashion gays in general are pretty superficial, and that's kind of who I became friends with in LA because we all liked our Instagrams, so we all like to be about that life. But LA friendships are all like about a give and a take. It's like, oh, we're gonna hang out today, but it's only because we want to take Instagram photos. I had this one friend, and he would keep his life savings in like an Hermes click-clack box. All of his money was spent on clothes. Like there was nothing left over at the end of the day. He had his day job, he had the daddies on the side, everything wasted. It was never on travel. Looking back, it was really unhealthy to be around people like that. And there's other people that you've been talking to for years and they still don't have time to hang out with you for the first time. Sometimes they're like in relationships and they think it'll cause like friction with their partner. Let's just go hiking. I'll go with your partner. It could be the three of us. One time this guy hit me up. He's like, yeah, I'm a member at Club 33. And he like sends me the Wikipedia page. Like, dude, I know what Club 33 is. I can't be seen with you, buttercup. Boop. In LA, you're always getting FOMO. You see all these like cool celebrity events at Ava Max's house, at Adam Lambert's house, to be a part of that crowd, but then you see who you'd have to hang out with to be a part of that crowd, and then you're like, nah, maybe it's not really worth it. But there's always like some cool events, some FOMO, especially on like Halloween and Coachella time in LA, Thanksgiving, the 4th of July, if there's a Beyonce concert, fashion weeks, there's literally always some celebrity event in LA. And people that say they don't like LA, I'm like, you're not doing it right. Like, you're not in the mix. You gotta be in the mix to like experience like the full glitz and glamour of LA. There's definitely like two different worlds in this town. This guy the other day told me he was making out with the guy throwing the party just to like hope to be invited back to his parties. It's just so superficial. I've also had like 3 friends that I could not get close to them at all. They would never invite me back to their place. I felt like I had known them for years, but yet I still actually knew so little about them and their life and their family. They would never open up to me. And whenever you ask a question, they're like, you ask too many questions. They're like, shut up. Like, why are you asking that? It's a very serious question, you tell me. And then I had this one friend, he like cuts off the phone every time you're trying to get close with him. You're trying to like ask a serious question, have a deep conversation. Cause my old best friend, we would have like 1-hour conversations every single day. And we get so deep and I felt like I could tell him anything in the world and he like wouldn't judge and he knew my history. He had met my aunt and he knew all about my family and everything. Your friends, you can't get close to them like that. And then this one guy, like, he always has the same excuse. It's, I'm getting in the elevator. Like, I know he goes out to walk his dog, but there's no way you happen to be getting in the elevator exactly like 3 minutes into every call. I'm not that dumb. With one of my friends, someone had warned me, like, this guy is just gonna try to use you. I'd been friends with him for like 6 months. We kind of knew, like, I didn't like him, he didn't like me. Like, I'm not here to pay for a single thing extra. Like, I'm here just for your friendship, the companionship. So we get all the way to Europe and we get to the hotel and sure enough, his friend warned me. He's like, you will try to use you. I didn't believe him. Nope, we get to the hotel. He's like, can we put your card down for room service? I was like, huh, that's odd. But like, I'm trying to start the trip off on a good note. I'm not gonna just say no. So I was like, I'll be a good sport. Like, you know, if I end up paying like 70-30, maybe that's better than ruining the friendship over. And we get there and he starts just like racking up the bill. So the last day, he didn't want to like hang out with me. He's like, you go sightsee. I had to like ask strangers to take my photos, which pisses me off. And he's just at the hotel, just getting freaky, just by the pool all day, making a fool of himself. I get back at like 6 p.m. I'd been alone all day. I do not like to do anything alone. I don't leave the house alone. I get there and he's like screaming, just drunk out of his mind in the pool. He tells the waitress, I'll have 20 more drinks. And I just start screaming. He's like, put him on room, blah, blah, blah. And in front of all of his new friends, I'm like, 20 drinks? 20 drinks? And then to this day, he like makes fun of me for that. But no, he's like, I plan on paying you back at the end of the trip. Like, no, you did not. And I don't want like that awkward conversation. Yeah, like I want to get back home to LA and be like, oh, by the way, you owe me hundreds, thousands of dollars. No. What else was I gonna do? It had been bottling up like the whole trip. And he's like, I use Apple Pay. And then they don't take Apple Pay. He's like, can you pay for this? Or I'll Venmo you. I'll Venmo you. No, you won't Venmo me. And he would like pay for one cheap thing, like a bus ticket, and it'd be like $5. And then the next thing that was like renting a car, he'd be like, well, I've been paying for stuff lately, so it's your turn to pay. Like, what the F? Like, this is like a $500 rental car, and you paid for the $5 bus ticket. It is not my turn to pay. So that really like pissed me off. Everyone in this town has like body dysmorphia and they all like want their dream body. There's so much competition. You see the celebs, you see what's in, you see what the models are doing and think like, oh, well, maybe in the future, like no one will ever reject me. Or you've had like one guy that rejected you and you just like, can't believe that there's someone out there that doesn't like you. I've had friends that would like go to the gym like 7 days a week and just obsess and spend like 3 hours a day there. And then you're just like a waiter. It's like, what are you doing all this for? Are you trying to be in like a magazine shoot? You do not have to do this to get a man. And if you do, like, it's actually a turnoff. When you do all that, like, he would even tell me like, oh yeah, he doesn't like how obsessed I am with my body in the gym. And it's like, no, like that's not normal. People just want a normal life. Like they don't want to go on vacation with you and you're spending the whole trip at the gym. They just want to like have fun with you. Like have a decent body, but don't just make it your whole personality. Or trying to date guys like, I'm only doing gym work right now. And just for the fun of it, you want to ask, you're like, how much? Like, what do you charge for this gym work? Like, yeah, $100. $50. It's like, wow, like you think that little of yourself? It's so degrading. Like, why would, and it's illegal. Like, why would you not rather just like take a guy out and like spoil him in gifts? Like, why, who just like hands over cash like that? That must be the most degrading thing. I cannot imagine. Like, imagine getting to that point in life and you wake up and that's what it takes. You just like hand someone an envelope after hanging out with them. Is that like, come on. Invite guys to do fun things like go to the pyramids to see Tiesto or just something like really off the charts. You're like these events at Soho House where you get like, it's almost like a private one-on-one. Sometimes it's like a room of like 30 people and you're there and we had like Fortune Feimster and Heidi Montag, Charlie Sheen, Orlando Bloom, Nicole Scherzinger, these cool celebrity members only events. And I'll invite guys to them and they're just like, maybe, I'll think about it. Like, really? Or just like all the free movies you get there that are like included in your membership and they're just like, they just brush it off. Or sometimes you'll invite them to like a really cool comedy show and they'll just like block you. Like guys out here, they don't want like, they get like scared when someone like actually wants to do like a genuine activity versus just hook up. It's like terrifying. It's like, oh, what do you want from me? Or, oh, like I'm gonna do that and you're gonna expect this afterwards. It's like, no, I just want a hot guy to like do cute shit with. Making friends in LA is really tough. But yeah, if you guys want to be friends, hit me up down the DMs, baby. But I'm like really picky with friends, just like in relationships. So good luck, but I'm sure you're all cool. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video.